Everybody happy?
Yes.
Good. All right, kids, let's start. Turn your chapter to Unit 4, page 17.
Ooh.
Can everybody do that? Eric and Lisa and Eric Pan and Akisa and Katrina, turn on your videos. Elaine, turn on your video. Lindsay, turn on your video. Everybody okay? Ray, stop scaring people like that. Johnny, Akisa, Carl, I'm going to kick you out of the class if you don't turn on the page. Turn on your videos. All right, watch me kick them out of class. Here goes Carl. Did Carl turn on his page? Where's Carl? Elaine, Watermelon, Eric Lynn, turn on your pages. I want to see your videos. All right, kids. Actually, all of Unit 4. All of Unit 4 is really not fun. But there are some problems with the workbook on Unit 4 we need to read about. So first, let's finish this page 17 really, really fast. Let's read all of page 17 so we can do 18. They thought, number 1, page 17, number 3. Read it for me. Who raised your hand? Somebody raise your hand. Who wants to read number 1 for me? Okay. Animal. Watermelon, read it for me, please.
They thought extraterrestrial might try to contact us.
Jessica, are you in contact with your first grade friends?
No, I'm not in contact with my first grade friend.
Dino, are you in contact with your first grade teacher?
Lindsay, what
Hi,
does
who's talking to me? Dino? Dino, you have a question?
Yeah.
You don't know what contact means? Okay, I'll tell you guys what contact means. The word contact means to touch. And if you're in contact, that means you still talk to that person. Okay? So if I want to contact Carol, I can send her an email. If I want to contact Johnny, I can call him. If I am in contact, that means sometimes we still talk to each other. Like, for example, if your teacher was Teacher Heather before, and you are still in contact with Teacher Heather, that means sometimes you talk to her. Maybe you go to her class and talk to her. Do you understand what I mean? Some of you had friends in first grade, and you still go find them. You still go talk to them. Maybe they're not in your class anymore. So, Dino, are you in contact with your first grade teacher?
I'm not in contact with my first English teacher.
Okay, first English teacher, first grade teacher. Here's another question. In sixth grade, you guys will graduate, right? So, Queenie, do you want to stay in contact with your friends?
I want to stay in contact with my friend.
Jessica, do you want to stay in contact with your friends?
I want to stay in contact with my friends.
With everybody except Dino, right? Cool. Dino, do you want to stay in contact with your friends?
Yes, I want to stay in contact with my friend.
Good. Linus, will you stay in contact with Eric P? Linus, we can't hear you. Eric P, will you stay in contact with Arthur?
No,
I won't.
I won't stay in concert with Arthur.
Contact.
Contact.
Oh my God. All right. Elaine, do you want to stay in contact with your friends?
Yes, I want to stay in contact with my friend.
Oh my God, you really have a monster microphone. All right, number 2. Who's going to read it for me? Number 2. Somebody raise your hand. Ray.
Scientists say that a comet might come close to Earth in a few years.
You're right. And it might hit the Earth. That might be dangerous. It might get too close to Earth. Number 3. Katrina, can you read number 3?
We thought that the movie about life on other planets might win the prize for best film.
Katrina, do you remember? This movie is about life on other planets. Do you think it's a fiction film or a non-fiction film?
It's a non-fiction film.
So you believe it's a true story about life on other planets? Or not true?
It's a fiction film.
Oh, it's a fiction film. Carol, I write a story about all the smart, handsome boys in 5th grade. Is it a fiction story or a non-fiction story?
It's a non-fiction story.
So you mean there are lots of handsome, smart boys in 5th grade?
I don't think so.
So why'd you say it's a true story?
So it's a fiction.
So it must be fiction, right? Try this. Eric P., I'm going to write a story about all the beautiful girls in 5th grade. Is it a fiction story or non-fiction?
It is a fiction story.
Non-fiction. So you mean there are lots of pretty girls in 5th grade?
Now.
But that's what you said. You said it's a true story.
No, I said it's not true.
You said it's a non-fiction story.
Non-fiction story.
Non-fiction means it's a true story. Fiction means it's not real. So say it. It's a fiction.
It's a fiction story.
Oh my God, you guys are driving me crazy. Queenie, I watched a movie about dragons and a princess and a dinosaur eating Eric P. Is it a fiction movie or non-fiction movie, Queenie?
It's a fiction movie.
That's true. All right, let's read number 4. Who's going to raise their hands and give me number 4? Carol, read number 4.
There may be more galaxies than we know in the universe.
And I told you guys that's true because we might not be able to see some galaxies. Who's going to do number 5? And but
We thought scientists may see water on Mars.
and I told you that's true because this is an old book. And a long time ago, they could only look at Mars. They couldn't go to Mars. So they could only use their telescopes. Got it? Who's this over here? I'm going to kick somebody out of the classroom. Who's that I'm going to kick out? Let me see. Somebody who's, I can only see the sky. Ha 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 ha. Should I kick out Chris?
Yes.
I think I should kick out Chris too. Chris, are you here? Kiki's
No.
hiding. Oh, look, now everybody wakes up. Sean, you're hiding too. Stop hiding. All right. Who's going to read the next one? I've already told you the answer to this. It really doesn't matter what you say. Just write the answers. The grammar's correct, okay? Is there a planet that doesn't have a moon? Queenie.
There might be a planet that doesn't have a moon.
There might be. How long will it take to receive a message from extraterrestrials? Amber?
It might take many years to receive a message from extraterrestrials.
Of course. When will we next see a comet in the sky? When will we next see a comet in the sky? Arthur? Arthur, did you write the answer? I gave everybody the answer. Are you going to write it? Arthur, we cannot hear you. Who can read it for me? Somebody raise your hand. Queenie, read it.
We may next see a comet in the sky in the next few years.
It's important when you guys write this answer. We may next see a comet. We have seen a comet in the sky before, but the next time we see a comet. So we have to write, we may next see a comet, blah, 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 okay? Terry, stop hiding. Number 4, do plants and animals live on other planets? Sean? You have to turn on your microphone, Sean. I'm going to fall asleep if you guys don't learn how to turn on your microphones. Terry, are you here today? Terry, can you talk to me? Say hello. And Terry can talk. Who can talk? Eric P., can you talk?
What?
Oh, what? Eric P., do plants and animals live on other planets?
Mm,
Plants and animals may live on other planets.
Thank you. Who said it? Linus?
Yes.
Oh, trying to help Eric P. Eric P., can you answer the sentence, please?
I don't know.
I told you guys to write this page. Akisa, do you have the answer? Do plants and animals live on other planets?
No, plants and other planets don't live on other planets.
Well, normally, Akisa, that would be an interesting sentence. But in this unit, we're using might. So we have to say might. So there's no yes and no. Amber, can you help Akisa and Eric P. read this answer for do plants and animals live on other planets?
There may have plants and animals on other planets.
No. There may be.
There may be plants and animals on other planets.
Let me tell you what we have here. Amber's a smart girl, but it's easy to make this mistake. Remember I told you guys how to say past tense with might? Past tense with might is might have. Did you go to the store? I don't remember. I might have gone to the store. The other ones that we have to say is there might be. So Amber, in these sentences, do not say there might have. It has to be there might be. All of these have to be there might be. There might. Do not write there might have. All right, look at the next one. How many galaxies are there? How many galaxies are there? Jessica?
There might be billions of galaxies.
You're right. And do not make the mistake, kids, of writing there might have. There might be, okay? There might be billions of galaxies. There might be hundreds of billions of galaxies. All right, you'll see this problem again when we look at number 5. On the bottom of number 5, it says there might be trees on this planet. And I asked you to write 3 things. I want you to tell me 3 things about this planet. There might. Who wrote 3 things about the planet? Okay, Queenie, give me 3 things. Queenie, give me 3 things.
There might be very hot on this planet.
Wait a second.
There might be.
Stop. You cannot say there might be very hot. There is yo. So you have to write it might be very hot. Number 2.
There might be an atmosphere that's full of dangerous gas.
True. Number 3.
There might be animals on this planet.
They'll probably look like Sean. Who can give me 3 answers? Good, Queenie. Did you notice Queenie had to change it to it might be? She used an adjective like it is hot. It might be hot. Carol, give me your 3 sentences.
There might be some strange animals on this planet.
There might be.
There may be oxygen or other gases on this planet.
True.
There may be a satellite orbiting this planet.
Orbiting.
Orbiting this planet.
Perfect. Who can give me 3 sentences? Hi, Calvin. Alice, I'm going to kick you out of the room again if you keep playing with that. I don't want to see your teddy bear or your finger anymore. I'm going to kick you out. Alice, do you want to give me 3 answers?
然后直接把一只泰迪熊放在荧幕上面。
Yes, thank you, Carol. Who can give me 3 answers? Linus?
There might be animals on this planet.
Looks like Eric P.
There might be water on this planet.
Sure.
There might be teachers on this planet.
What a terrible planet. Teachers, what a waste of time. Calvin, give me your 3 sentences. Calvin, give me your 3 sentences.
Teacher, where are we?
We're on Earth. Except for Dino. He's not on Earth. He's on the moon. We're on page 17, number 5 at the bottom, okay? Anybody else? Who else wrote the 3 sentences? Maybe Katrina or Terry. Ray, give me your 3 sentences.
There might be volcanoes on this planet. There might be life on this planet. There might be grass on this planet.
Sure. What I want you to be careful of, kids, do not say there might have. That's a common mistake for people who are learning English. Do not say there might have dogs on this planet. You have to say there might be dogs on this planet. There might have means past tense. So let's practice something in past tense using there might. Okay? Eric, stop playing. There might have past tense. So I can ask Queenie, you don't remember. Queenie, what did you eat 2 weeks ago for breakfast? I might have
eaten hamburgers 2 weeks ago.
Sure. Eric P., who did Arthur call yesterday?
Arthur might
Might have called.
Dino yesterday.
He might have. Dino, who might have fallen in love with Amber? Who fell in love with Amber, Dino? And Dino's dead. Clark, who fell in love with Dino?
Arthur might have.
Fallen.
What?
Who's talking, Dino or Clark? Okay, Dino, do it again. Who fell in love with, I don't know, Alice?
In love with Alice.
Dino, your internet is not very strong. You're right. Dino might have fallen in love with Alice. Clark, who fell in love with Queenie?
Arthur might fall in love with Queen.
Kids, say it again, Clark. Might have fallen.
Arthur might have fallen in love with
Good. Poor Queenie. All right, Ray. Who killed Linus?
Linus might have killed Linus.
Linus might have killed Linus. Good answer. Carl, who kissed Elaine? Carl.
Dino might kiss Elaine.
Might have.
Dino might have kissed Elaine.
Never happened. That's impossible. All right, kids, let's turn to page 18. Page 18 is a lot of reading. On page 18, we have to look at our indefinite pronouns. So looking at page 18, reading the first sentence. Who wants to raise their hand and read the first sentence? Hannah. You want to read number 1 at the top? Everyone in this class. Hannah, can you read it?
Everyone in this class works hard. We all work hard.
See, I told you this book's made a mistake. So you guys have to change it to the correct answer. No one in this class works hard. That's the correct answer. No one in this class works hard. Nobody works hard. Can you change it to the answer? Not funny? I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. It's not funny.
It was boring.
Read the next one, Linus. Someone ate.
Someone ate my apple, but I don't know who.
It was me. Elaine, no, not Elaine. You have the scary microphone. Arthur, read it. I don't think. Arthur, you have to turn on your microphone or speak loudly. We can't hear you, Arthur. Good. Akisa, can you read it? I don't think.
I don't think anyone wants to live on moon.
On the moon.
On the moon.
Read the next one.
Does anyone want to live on the moon?
On the moon. Good. No one was. Linus, read it for me, please.
No one was late to school yesterday. Everyone was on time.
All right, we have learned the rules on how to use this, so you guys should know it. However, there are a few problems. All right, look at number 1. Can everybody see number 1? Can everybody see number 1? It says, each kid in my class wants to fly to the moon. They didn't say each kid in the world. They didn't say everyone. They only said each kid in my class wants to fly to the moon. So if we change that answer to everyone, right? We cannot say everyone wants to fly to the moon. That answer would be wrong. So the book made a mistake. It shouldn't underline each kid in my class. It should only underline each kid. Because the correct answer for number 1 is not everyone wants to fly to the moon. It's everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon. Do you see my point? Linus, what's wrong?
Can I write someone wants to fly to the moon?
Yeah, but if you write someone, that means you don't know who it is. It could be anybody. Okay? Sometimes in English we say that. Someone wants to fly to the moon, but we don't know who. Okay? If I say, wow, someone loves Jessica, but we don't know who. All right? So each kid in my class wants to fly to the moon. Who can write the sentence correctly? Tell me the sentence correctly using everyone. Carol?
Everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon.
So Queenie, Carol, Ray, you guys understand why the book is a little wrong? Do you understand what I mean? They underline in my class and they shouldn't. So when you read that answer, you should say, everyone in my class wants to fly to the moon. Number 2 is also a little wrong. Did you talk to any of the astronauts who visited school? They shouldn't underline who visited school. So who can read the answer for number 2? Did. Ray, try it.
Did you talk to any of the astronauts who visited school?
Now change it
Answer
to
C,
anyone.
everyone.
Say it again. Did you talk to?
Did you talk to anyone who visited school?
Yeah, that's correct. Did you talk to anyone who visited school? If you wrote, did you talk to anyone? Well, it could be anyone in the world, right? So the correct answer is, did you talk to anyone who visited school? But number 3 and number 4 are not going to have a problem. Number 3 and number 4 are okay. So number 3, my phone is ringing. Another person is trying to call me. Of course, I'm not trying to call myself. So who can give me the answer for number 3? Amber?
My phone is ringing.
Someone is trying to call me.
It's probably a handsome boy. Very good. Number 4. Nobody who lives here is home. Who can give me the answer for number 4? Linus?
No one this here is home.
No, it's not wrong, Linus. The whole thing, just read no one is home like that. Do you understand? So try it again, Linus.
No one is home.
Yeah, no one is home. No one who lives here is home. It's a little strange. But yeah, no one is home. All right, at the bottom, outer space is really interesting. I know this is a lot of reading, but you have already written it, so let's practice it. Number 1, Katrina, can you loudly read number 1?
Outer space is really interesting.
Keep going. And then?
Everyone is interested in space, aren't they?
Yeah, the answer is everyone, okay? Everyone is interested in space, aren't they? Number 2, who's going to do it for me? Somebody smart. Queenie, go.
Someone from another planet might try to communicate with us. Don't be surprised if you hear about it someday.
Yeah, your answer's right. I think it's funny the book tells us don't be surprised if you hear about it someday. If we hear about it, everybody's going to be surprised, right? If the news suddenly says an alien tried to communicate with us, we're all going to go crazy. Number 3, it's pretty long. Who thinks they can do it? Somebody smart. Okay, Carol.
Most people don't believe there's life on other planets. Does anyone think extraterrestrials are out there?
Are out there. Yeah, for some reason, they're arguing that this person doesn't believe in extraterrestrials. Does anyone think extraterrestrials are out there? Number 4, who can do it? Charles, Dino, Carl. Who has not read their answer yet? Who has not given me an answer yet? Lisa, Alice, Calvin, Charles, Akisa, Nikki, Shuang. Who has the answer for number 4? Oh, nobody. Okay, Dino, go.
I want to believe in extraterrestrials, but really, there's no one out there.
Really, there's no one out there. Maybe that's not true, but that's what they say. Number 5, Ray.
We were all invited to see the stars with a scientist. I'd like everyone in the group to go.
Yeah, that means the teacher thinks if you invite everyone, everyone should go, or the scientists will think you're rude. And number 6, who thinks they can do it? Who has a chance to read number 6? Somebody smart. Calvin, go.
Someone is coming to speak to our class. I think it might be an astronaut.
Let me help you say it. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
I'll help you again. Astronomer. 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 Say it. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
Not bad. Carol, say astronomer.
Astronomer.
Sean, say it. Astronomer.
Astronomer.
Good. Kids, astronomer is a person who studies space. Okay? So a person, a scientist who studies space is called an astronomer. Dino, say the word astronomer. Dino can't. Johnny, say astronomer. Look at Dino's face, so funny. Good, Johnny. Ray, say astronomer.
Astronomer.
Lisa, say astronomer.
Astronomer.
Very good. All right, kids. We have to stop there. We're at 30 minutes. All right, kids. I'll see you tomorrow. Please finish, and I'm not going to say it 5 times. Please finish writing the next page for Unit 4. It's a lot of writing, so you need to finish it for tomorrow. Bye-bye.